Well, today marks 100 days of the Bharat Jodo Yatra. 40 MLAs from Himachal Pradesh, newly elected Congress MLAs, along with the State Chief Minister Sukhwinder Singh Sukhu, are walking in that Yatra today. The Yatra itself will be just for half the day, and then Rahul Gandhi addresses a press conference at 4 o'clock this evening in Jaipur, and there's also a commemorative concert later on this evening. Himachal Pradesh, where the Congress won the assembly elections, has provided a much-needed boost to the political parties, and the sight of the newly elected MLAs walking with Rahul Gandhi is perhaps the Congress's way of managing optics. Remember, there have been charges that they've been more focused on the Yatra than on winning elections. Sunil Prabhu spoke to the Himachal Chief Minister ahead of him joining the Yatra. Let's listen in.
Other points, sir, which is about funds, about money, and about the old pension scheme. How are you going to manage that? Because that's the big crisis. Everybody's asking. Nirmala Sitharaman has very clearly said, I'm not ready to give back the money because the scheme is very clear for, it has to be, it is a central fund. It cannot be given back to the state. So how are you going to fund this old pension scheme?
आने वाले समय में वी विल इम्प्लीमेंट इट।
पर पैसा कहाँ से मिलेगा सर? ये सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट है ना, पैसा कहाँ से मिलेगा?
अपने रिसोर्सेज से पैसा मिलेगा, और आपको आने वाले इसी महीने में हम ओल्ड पेंशन स्कीम लागू करने जा रहे हैं।
And one last question about Sonia Gandhi and Manmohan Singh had started that Atal tunnel. Are you now going to get back their foundation stone because that was removed and it had become a big issue? And how are you going to fulfill your electoral performances?
द मेन क्वेश्चंस की जो अटल टनल वाली बात, इसका फाउंडेशन स्टोन श्रीमती सोनिया गांधी जी ने यूपीए चेयरपर्सन के तहत किया। A.K. Anthony was डिफेंस मिनिस्टर, मिस्टर प्रेम कुमार धूमल was चीफ मिनिस्टर, the then BJP government was in the power, and 4,000 crore has been sanctioned by the government of India with the consultation with the recommendations of defense ministry. उसके बाद इनॉग्रेशन के टाइम में उनका पट्टिका को हटाकर दूसरी तरफ रख दिया। वी आर गोइंग टू री इंस्टॉल इट ऑन 2nd of January in Manali.
What are you going to tell this, Rahul Gandhi, who's walking so long? It's going to be 100 days. What is the message that you want to convey with 40 MLAs? Are you going to say you all are going to be united, no fighting? Because there are a lot of demands. As Chief Minister, you will feel the pressure. Every MLA wants to become a minister.
No pressure. Very relax. Always relax.
और क्या मैसेज है आप राहुल गांधी को जो अभी वो यात्रा पर है?
नहीं, राहुल गांधी जी के लिए तो हम सब जा रहे हैं, क्योंकि राहुल गांधी जी इज नॉट ए इंडिविजुअल है, वो एक आइडियोलॉजी को रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं। कौन सी आइडियोलॉजी? जो कांग्रेस पार्टी की देश की एकता और अखंडता की आइडियोलॉजी है।
Well, Rajasthan is also due for elections in just about 11 months. That's where the Yatra is currently. Senior leader Jairam Ramesh, speaking on the leadership issue, indicated the party would not project a chief ministerial face.
संगठन सर्वोपरि है। व्यक्ति आते हैं, व्यक्ति जाते हैं, व्यक्ति पद ग्रहण करते हैं, व्यक्ति पद से हटते हैं, पर संगठन बरकरार रहता है, और संगठन को मजबूत करना हमेशा हमारे लिए प्राथमिकता हम देंगे। संगठन सर्वोपरि है, और संगठन ये चुनाव लड़ेगी, संगठन जीतेगी, कांग्रेस पार्टी जीतेगी। कौन बनेगा मुख्यमंत्री बाद में देखा जाएगा। अब कांग्रेस पार्टी को जिताने के लिए सभी नेता, सभी कार्यकर्ता एकजुट होकर लगे हुए हैं।
But 100 days of the Bharat Jodo Yatra, which has perhaps been the Congress Party's biggest public outreach in recent years. What has been achieved exactly so far? What does it hope to achieve with the Yatra? And of course, political detractors who say that this is Bharat Todo rather than Bharat Jodo. So those allegations continue. Let's take this across to Prashant Pratap Singh, spokesperson of the Congress, who's joining us at this point, as is Alok Bhatt, leader of the BJP. Prashant Pratap Singh, let me begin by asking you, what do you believe that this Yatra has achieved so far in 100 days? It's traversed 2,800 kilometers so far, starting off in Kanyakumari, currently in Rajasthan, which is the only Congress-ruled state in the entire path of this yatra. You know, it's been accused of having this the party's been accused of this disconnect with election politics. Do you believe that's a charge that's been sufficiently answered now?
Firstly, very good afternoon. Firstly, I would like to congratulate on the 51 years of Vijay Divas, where under the dynamic leadership of Srimati Indira Gandhi and the armed forces were able to defeat and change the world map. The world map was changed today, where Pakistan was divided into two and Bangladesh was liberated. So starting with that. And today is also another great day. We have completed 100 days with Bharat Jodo Yatra. This is a yatra which is started by Congress party, but it conveys the message of common people. It talks about the issues of unemployment. It talks about the issues of price rise. It talks about the hatred in the society. It talks about protecting the constitution. Since you are talking about that, the Congress, the yatra has only passed through one Congress-ruled state. But mind you, Ankita, the Karnataka was ruled by Congress. They used unconstitutional method one. So, and not to forget the third state, which was Madhya Pradesh. So, this is what the might and the money and the muscle and the ED and CBI has been used by the currently the ruling Bharatiya Janata Party to destroy constitutional.
Okay, fair enough, Prashant Pratap Singh. You know, you already raised several key points, and I would like the BJP spokesperson to respond to some of those, and we'll come back to you in a moment. Your audio is also somewhat unclear. Alok Vats, very quickly to the point that the Congress spokesperson makes, saying many more of these would have actually been Congress states had it not been for unconstitutional means by which the Congress was removed from power in those states.
Ankita, good morning.
Yes.
Let me tell you at the onset, what was the need of this Bharat Jodo Yatra, which they say is a non-political yatra. Time and again they have repeated this word, it's a non-political yatra, but certainly it's a political yatra to gain mileage of the disgruntled Congress party. Where is the people of India disunited that you need to jodo them? So first of all, I refute this, that this was the need of the hour. No, it wasn't. They want to unite themselves. That is why they are doing these things. And as regards the Congress spokesperson saying that we have taken over their ruling state, it's not true. Anybody in India is free to join any party. So if somebody thought that he is being sidelined in his own party or he is not feeling comfortable there, he has come to us. And he talked about EVM and ED and CBI being used to garner, to get the states going. But what happened in Delhi? What happened in Himachal? Where these agencies failed there.
Okay, okay, but without going into the agencies, which is a whole debate in itself and you know, debated ad infinitum, Alok Vats, very quickly, would you say, you know, how do you respond to the fact that many people from all walks of life, whether it's the former RBI governor to, you know, politicians from other parties or who have known political affiliations which are not necessarily the Congress, similar to that of the Congress party, or for that matter, actors, you know, we've seen people across the spectrum joining this yatra. So what really is its popular appeal in your opinion, Alok Vats?
It's a democratic country. Anybody he is free to join any yatra or any political party. But as regards the actors and all, they were very fringe elements. They were very small actors who have joined. No big actor has joined this Jodo Yatra, Bharat Jodo Yatra. And as regards Mr. Raghuraman, who joined the yatra, is free to do so. It's a democratic country. You can join anybody's yatra or do per yatra with anybody. So I have nothing to say on that. People are free. They can go and join anybody. But what does it mean that by joining the yatra, you are not going to change the perception of the people who are with BJP in a very strong manner?
Okay, Prashant Singh has
a
response to that.
And we are taking the country forward.
It is so elitist to say these are small actors. These are Indian citizens. They are joining as Indian citizens. They are joining the yatra because they see something going wrong in the society. There is political divisiveness, there is social divisiveness, and there is religious divisiveness. They see that the country is suffering through that. It's been the 8.5, 9 years of the Modi rule, and there is no space for people who are belonging to the lower strata. They are doing and ruling by iron fist. You look at the prices of fuel, you look at the prices of commodities, you look at the amount of hatred in the society. Take about how the indices, international indices are falling. Just recently, a press freedom index came out. India ranks 150th in the world.
Singh, how does a Padyatra help to address all of this? Are you then providing people with a platform for dialogue? I mean, it's all very well to say we are raising these issues, but at the end of the day, beyond energizing perhaps your own party cadre, what has the Yatra achieved?
I think the BJP spokesperson possibly did not hear our press conferences properly. He was saying that this is, first we say it's a non-political, and then it is a political. We are a political party. We are trying to
Your own big leaders are saying it's non-political. Even today,
I did not speak in your, is that the BJP way of...
Pilot has said it's a non-political yatra.
BJP function. This is the character which you're showing here. So, the yatra is all about speaking the voices of Indian citizens. It is nothing else. Shri Rahul Gandhi has clarified. The kind of people who are joining, the people who are suffering, people who are going through immense physical and mental trauma. There is joblessness in the society. There is divisiveness in the society. You have seen people who are physically challenged, walking miles and miles. And Mr. Watt is trying to disregard that. He's trying to say these are not important and these are fringe elements. Is that what you're trying to say? This is what is the message for the Indian citizens. The people of India are coming together. I walked in the yatra. There were a lot of people who were there, and they came up and asked me, why is the people of India, most of the people of India, not realizing what is the current situation? I said it does take time. People have started. This is a moment, a social moment, which is trying to get people on one platform and one voice. Understand? So Prime Minister Modi ji could come out of his blinders and see and hear what is happening on the ground in the country.
Alok, what would account for the fact that a lot of people do seem to be marching along with Rahul Gandhi, perhaps not necessarily Congress workers either?
Ankita, let me tell you one thing. It's just a mega show with money and power. See, to gather people in any rally, you know how Congress has been doing this for years and years. So they are also doing the same here. It is more incompetent
if we have this black money. Modi ji came in 3 days.
Let me tell you one thing. Please let me complete. Please let me complete.
Why are you not able to find that?
They talked about all these issues in Uttar Pradesh, in Uttarakhand, in Manipur, in Delhi, in Gujarat. What a befitting reply they got, except Himachal, where their pension scheme clicked. Now we have to see that whether they are able to meet that demand of people or not. But otherwise,
but Alok, here you are saying that the Congress is saying it's non-political, and now you're linking it to elections. Is it aimed at elections or is it aimed at something else?
Let me tell you one thing. Their own party leaders, even today, Sachin Pilot has said on record, and it is there in the newspapers, that this is a non-political yatra, whereas he is saying it's a political yatra. Of course, they are doing it because Congress is totally disgruntled. Congress is back to getting wiped out from the country. So they are trying to...
You lost 2 elections out of 3. Your report card is red with 33%. And you're still trying to show that Modi ji is one of the charismatic leaders.
Let me tell you one thing.
About losing elections in Himachal and Delhi.
Let me tell you one thing.
Let's not move away from our focus on the yatra. Prashant Singh, quick last words. What is it that you're hoping? Some time still left to go. It's headed to Delhi next and eventually to Kashmir. What is it that the Congress is going to be hoping for?
this is the message for people of India. There's so much of disenchantment. There are people who are going through a lot of pain, who have been suffering, have lost
But
their
then
job,
why are they voting
and lost
us?
their family
Why are
during
they voting
COVID,
us with thumping majority?
have lost people in their family. This is for the people. This is something, a positive, a message which Congress and people who are walking with us are trying to give. If you want to explore the real India,
So a
please walk
positive
in the
message,
yatra.
which has nothing to
Haryana
do with
and Delhi.
elections, though.
Sorry?
Let me tell you one thing, Ankita. This is just a picnic of Congress. There's nothing more to that. What
Why
are these
don't you
15
walk,
replies
Mr.
they
Watts,
got?
with us and see if it's a picnic? Why don't you come and walk with us?
All right.
If it is a
Picnic or not,
non-political yatra, I will
100
certainly
days
go
up
there.
and 150 more days to go. I'm sure we'll be talking about this then as well. But
We will
for the
raise the
moment,
flag in Jammu. We will raise the Indian flag there.
for the moment, thank you both for joining
We
us.
have raised this long time ago. We have done this long time ago. Raised the flag of Indian flag in
And
Jammu.
today,
We have done
thanks,
this
the
long
world
time
All
back.
right, let this
has
not
changed
become about
today.
competitive
Pakistan
flag
divided into
raising. A yatra which has certainly thrown open lots of points of debate, and we'll continue to talk about it.